I'm Kathleen Jones, and I want to welcome you to Life Choice Pregnancy Center. This is our lobby where our clients get to come in, and then they get to be greeted by our wonderful staff right here. And then let's go in and see the rest of the facility. So come on in. So this is the clinic side of our facility. We are a licensed medical facility, so we've got our testing area, we've got our waiting area, but this area is one of my favorite areas. So this is what we call our resource room. So if we've got somebody that comes in and is in need of something that we don't provide here, or we don't have here that they're in need of, we want to tell them who in our community does, where they can go to get what they need if we're not able to provide it for them. So we've got information in here about maternity homes, other homeless facilities for them, community food banks, First Five, where they can get beginning education programs for their children, where they can continue their education while they're still pregnant. Sexual integrity information, counseling information, immigration information, other material resource information, support groups for moms, for families, education facilities, all that kind of stuff. Then we've got more information over here for them, local places for medical facilities, anything else that they're going to need in the community. We don't want anybody coming in here and saying, I'm in need of, and we're not able to provide it for them. So we have English classes, anything that they need, we want to help put that tool in their hand. So let me bring y'all in here into our ultrasound room. This is one of my favorite parts of our facility as well. Big and beautiful, our ultrasound machine. And then we have our ultrasound table here. And then we have it set up with our big screen here on the wall, so we can pull this out so mom can comfortably sit here with dad, our family right next to her, and see baby on the big screen. So we have this big room for her, and then my favorite part about it is when we turn the volume up loud and you get to hear that big beautiful heartbeat of that baby. And then we have the background light, so we can dim the lights, so when the images come up on this screen of the baby, it's all dark in here and you can see that images so well. So come on, let's go see the rest of the facility. Okay, so let's go down the hall. So we've got 5 different rooms in here that we can meet with our clients, all decorated differently. We want it to be a cozy environment where our clients feel welcomed, feel at ease, because they come in here and they share some very intimate information with us. You know, we like to have all kinds of different volunteers in here. One of the things that we like to say is we have someone here for everyone. There is not a parental situation that can come in our door that we don't have represented here. We have families here that started out as teenage families. We have moms here that only became moms for the beauty of adoption. We have single dads here. We have every situation. So when we have somebody that comes in here that needs somebody to talk to, we have somebody that walked the journey that these people are coming into. So this is our testing facility for our pregnancy testing. We have nurses that come in and do the pregnancy verification for them, so that our girls, when they need the pregnancy test, they can leave with that verification in their hand so that they can go get emergency Medi-Cal if they need or something like that. So let me take you into here. So this is probably one of the greatest tools that we have to help our families. So this is what we call our boutique. So we invite our families to come in here about once a month, once every 5 weeks or so. And we have our clothes, we have all the equipment that families will need. Give you just a spin around here real quick. We have food, snacks, we have breastfeeding supplies, we have maternity clothes, we have the breastfeeding pillows. Then we also have equipment, cribs, car seats, strollers, the bassinets, all of that. But then of course we have the diapers, the wipes, the formula, we have all the baby hygiene products, then of course all the clothes. Yes, our girls' clothes is a much bigger section because girls are always having more clothes. And then we have our boys section over here. Then here in the middle, we have all of our baskets of just different other supplies, bottles, baby bottle cleaners, sippy cups, swaddles, extra clothes, crib sheets, things like that. And then we have other equipment stored over here, pack and plays, diaper genies, extra blankets, things like that. So we have our families come in here about once a month, like I said, and we developed what we call our Next Steps program, where we reward them for being responsible parents. So we assign a point value to just doing everyday tasks that they do as parents anyway. And then we allow them to collect those points throughout the month. And then they come in every month and we add up all their points. And then they come in here and shop for everything that they need for their children. We are very generous with our points. It's all about rewarding just being a good parent, being a responsible adult. But we want to encourage them in that good behavior of being a responsible parent and continuing on that path of being involved with their children and investing in their children and making sure that they are participating in their child's life as best they can. So it doesn't all start out this beautiful in the boutique. So let's go look and see where it all comes from. So let me take you into our warehouse. So this is our warehouse. And this is kind of where it comes from. So this is kind of what we call stage 2. So the final product ends up in the boutique in there. So this is where it gets stored before it goes into the boutique. So we are very, very, very blessed that we have all of this product. As high up as you can see, and from the floor up. But there's more. Come on, let's see. So we've got everything in here, like I said. So we've got all the diapers, and then we've got equipment here, and we have volunteers that go through every piece of equipment that's donated in here to make sure it's in good working order. We go through and we have it cleaned, and if we clean it and it's still not clean, if it's still stained and yucky, then we pass it along to someone else or somewhere else, because we want to make sure that when our parents get it, that it's in good condition, that it looks good, that they're excited to get it. Because again, it's getting them excited about investing in their children and being good parents. So again, this is where kind of our back stock, if you will, with our clothes. And we go through every piece of clothing to make sure it's in very good condition before it goes into our boutique, because we want to provide the best that we have for the families that come in. So over here is where it comes in when it's donated to us. Some is new, some is used, but again, we go through everything to check the condition, to check the quality, to make sure that it's in good working order. If it's anything that's electronic, we make sure that it's in good working order. And so we have people that go through everything that is donated in here, check it, clean it, make sure it's in good order. Then it goes to our staging area, and then finally it goes into the boutique way down there. So let's go back through here, because we want to show you not only do we invest in our families by putting the material resources in their hands, but we want to invest in them in knowledge as well. So let's come on into our classroom. So this is our classroom. Let me give you a good picture. So we've got quite a few desks and seats, and we've got our TV up here, because a lot of our education programs are streamed. We've got a video series of different materials, our preparing for childbirth classes, our parenting classes, and then we have basic life skills. A lot of our, it starts with a video series, and then there's discussions, there's worksheets, but each of those, we have one of our volunteers that facilitates each of those classes. So they come in here and there's a time of discussion. It's not just, hey, sit in here and watch this video. We invest in them by sitting through the video with them, walking through it with them, discussing it with them. What questions do you have? What did you think about that? What did you learn from that? How do you apply that to your life now? What can you use from what you learned in that today? How can you apply that skill that you learned when you go home today with your children? How can you apply that skill to work? How can you apply that skill to your job? How can you apply that skill to school? How can you use that tool in life today? So this room is very, very valuable. Our classroom has been a great tool for investing in our clients, but also investing in our own staff. We do our training in here. We have to constantly be educated and grow so that we can provide for the needs of our clients that come in. We need to know what they need so that we know what we need to provide for them. So one more time, let's take a quick through. So we saw the classroom, go back down the hall here. We saw our beautiful boutique there. And then all the rooms where we get to talk to our wonderful clients. And then our amazing warehouse, where we have all of this that we provide for our clients. And then after we provide all that we can provide for them, and if we can't provide for it, again, we have the resources for them. We have the old-fashioned books if they want to read up on anything that we can provide for them, especially dealing with pregnancy. If there's any information that they need in the community, where they can go for English classes, where they can go for food distribution, Lyft, where they can get to and from different doctor's appointments. We have that information there. And then again, our resource room, where they can go for counseling services, immigration services, Medi-Cal services, doctors, dentists, any other service that they need in the community that we can't provide for them. So again, I'm Kathleen Jones, and this was a quick tour of Life Choice Pregnancy Center, and I appreciate you joining me. Thank you.